You know the vibes right now. We are with Hasim Rahman Jr. How are you feeling, my friends?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
Man. Ready to go.
How are you soaking in the vibe? Sold out O2, big fights today. How are you feeling today?
Man, this is amazing. It's an amazing experience. It's great to see the whole YouTube sphere and boxing come together. And I see a lot of young faces. That's the best thing about this, man. There's a lot of young faces out there. Keep these kids out of trouble, out of being delinquent and being in trouble in school, and have them into something positive like boxing. That's the biggest thing here for the next generation to lead the way.
So there's a lot of respect, you think, in terms of what's going on right now, in terms of what this is kind of showcasing, in terms of boxing and getting people to focus on the sport.
Absolutely, this is a great thing. I mean, anytime you have more eyes on boxing, that's a positive thing. It's a positive light. And now you got these young kids out here who would never know Canelo, who would never know Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. They're looking up these guys, they're seeing how good they are, and they say, oh, well, my favorite influencer can do this, so let me go ahead and try to do this too. So it's definitely a positive light on the sport.
Very true. Any predictions for tonight? Anything you're looking forward to?
I'm really seriously doubting that either one of these guys make it the full length. I think Swarms is going to get stopped, and I think Pineda's going to get stopped. Just the experience factor is very, very underestimated in boxing. Swarms is a rapper. Can he even fight? I don't even know if he can fight. and Pineda's been stopped in 4 of his 5 losses. So I look for KSI to go ahead and put on the show and do what he's supposed to do.
Now, have you come here today as a fan, or are you coming here to scope out your next opponent? What's the vibes?
I already know my next opponent. We're announcing it on tonight's show.
Ooh.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what segment I'm supposed to announce it all, but it's definitely gonna be announced tonight. I just signed. My opponent already signed, so it's a done deal. We looking to make some big fireworks in the sport, and the next show, October 15th, we going to war.
Listen, you got to buy the fight to find out who he's going to be fighting. Now, you know, there's a lot of hype, there's a lot of emotion in YouTube boxing. Is it all real? Because there's people at home, they're thinking this is all fake, but might be thinking what Joe's doing today is fake. Can you let them know if it's real or it's not real?
I can't really speak for all the other ones. I only speak for what I've been involved in, and everything I've been involved in so far is very real. Even at the press conference, you can see these guys are very real. These guys, you got to understand, the way that it's different from boxing is boxers who are on cards like this, usually they don't have huge fan bases. They don't have millions of people watching them. These guys from the top of the card to the bottom of the card, all of them have extremely big fan bases, and all their fans want to see them win. So that gives the heart and the drive to these fighters to come out and put on their best performance in the ring. So I think it's very real. I think you're going to see a lot of competitive fights tonight.
Yeah. Do you think it's maybe the extra limelight that has come onto YouTube boxing has made you kind of step towards this side rather than focusing on the pros?
I mean, the more eyes, the better. And, I feel like, being one of the boxers that gets over to this side first is just being a trendsetter. That's what I am. I'm a trendsetter. So once they see the success I have from, being in boxing, this is still boxing. This is still what I do. So, it's not like I'm going from boxing to MMA or from boxing to triad combat. This is traditional boxing. This is the sweet science, and I look to represent boxing in a very good way and bring knockouts to the YouTube sphere.
Yeah, Joe, anyway, we could create a fight here between you two guys?
Us two? Bloody hell, I mean. Half the size of him. So you were going to go against Jake Paul, right?
Yeah, I was about to fight Jake Paul.
So what happened with that? Like, how come that didn't happen?
So Jake's, I can't cuss. Jake's a little cat. So, what happened was they had some discrepancies about the weight. What was in the contract was that regardless of what weight I came in at, I would just be fine. And once we said, well, we're gonna come in at X amount of weight, they straight pulled out of the fight, and Jake was like, nah, I'm not fighting him. I'm just gonna cancel the whole show. So they canceled the show, and I mean, here we are today. It opened a lot of doors for me, but my main goal is the same as JJ. I want to expose this guy, Jake Paul. I think he's a fake, a fraud, a phony, and he doesn't belong at the top echelon of the sport. So my goal is to expose him. So I'm gonna do everything I can to keep putting the pressure on him, put the pressure on his brother. Either one of them, his brother's bigger than him, so I don't know why Jake was the main fighter for me to fight when it should have been Logan the whole time. But you know, Logan can get it, Jake can get it. Either way it goes, I expose either one of them.
What about KSI? Do you think you could beat KSI?
KSI fights at 175, so
He's fought at like 190. He's fought all the way around.
I can't make 175. I can't make 190. It would have to be
if he came up to 200.
I doubt that he would do that, but if he came up to 200, you know, that would be a fight. But I doubt that that's what he wants to do. He probably wants to stay around his weight, his size. I'm not an easy fight. I'm not an easy guy to fight. So we got the same goal right now, me and JJ. It's not about me versus him. It's more so we want to expose this phony Jake Paul.
Are you joining his team? Are you like on his stable?
I'm not right now, but I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Do you think that Jake is sitting there upset that KSI's fighting a pro before he is?
Absolutely. He's trying to downplay it, saying that it's not a fight. He's trying to say that, you know, this guy's a good kid from Mexico and the other guy's a rapper. But, I mean, at the end of the day, Jake's not doing things like these. Jake's not selling out anywhere. He's basically sitting at home hating.
What do you think is next for YouTube boxing after a night like tonight?
A night like tonight, what's next? We got to get more influencers in the boxing ring.
Anyone specific you want to see?
Not in specific, but there's definitely there's a lot of guys that was on the card tonight that I never knew about, and yeah. I'm excited to see every single fight tonight. I watched the press conference. I got to see these guys, hear their voices, see the look in their eyes, feel the passion, and it's real. It's real. These guys are really fighting for a lot. There's a lot on the table in each and every fight, and I'm gonna be tuned into every punch thrown tonight.
That's what we love to hear. Now listen, we have our DBS punch bag ready. I don't know if this counts, Hasim. I don't know if...
I don't know. I've tried these things before, but I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go.
Does it count? You are a boxer. Let's go.
Now, if I don't beat Cali, I'm done with
I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to get out of the way. Apparently we have Michael Buffer coming through. He's going to be doing some announcing. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Okay. You want me to go again?
927. Go on, you can go again. Let's see if you get it. I don't think his one should go on the leaderboard. It shouldn't count. Oh, my God.
See, I like to get the high score, man. I don't like
944.
the high score. I get it. Maybe I'll get the high score for tonight.
944. That was a very intense punch.